I am Dungeon Master, your guide in the realm of Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, welcome back, everyone. I am the Dungeon Master, and this is Dragons of the Frozen Seas. We are rejoining the party as they have just escaped from the first city by melting their way through a section of wall into a giant ice cavern. They have come out into what appears to be the lair of Ice Fang, a massive, ancient, two-headed white dragon. The dragon doesn't appear to be in this area of the cavern, but based on the amount of treasure that they have seen lying at the bottom of this huge ice like dome, it's kind of it's like that scene from Lord of the Rings, with the Mines of Moria, where there's like bridges and this huge open cavern, but then there's like also little rooms off to the sides. It's a lot. It's a lot like that, but all made of or coated in ice, and a steady fog of icy air rises from the ground, giving it a almost eerie feeling as you listen to the ice crystals crack and pop in the echoing chamber all around you. I'm going to go ahead and share the map, and you can see ice crystals dangling from the ceiling, some 20, 30 feet, and just dangling precariously like giant lances ready to pierce some monstrous beast. And every so often, you can see a piece of ice break and crack and fall. Sometimes it falls into the empty pit below and smashes far in the distance in the fog below. And sometimes it hits a chunk of the ice shelf and either shatters or breaks the ice shelf off. This is a very treacherous area to be crossing, and it is also very slippery. You're going to have to make dexterity or acrobatics checks in order to try and cross safely, because everything is just coated in a sheet of ice or made entirely of ice to begin with.
So where do I find that?
So on your character sheet, there's
Mhm.
the main tab, the combat tab, and then the skills tab right below that.
Okay,
Acrobatics is the top skill.
gotcha.
So we're trying to cross a chasm?
Yeah, you're basically trying to cross this icy bridge that you see before you. and then all to the side there, that's just like a sheer drop off into basically just fog. But as you watch the icicle drop and shatter below, you can tell by how long it took to hit that is a, several 100-foot drop.
Okay, because if this is the same day as when we were in the cave when Eric was trying to burrow to find an entrance out,
Yeah,
then I'm still sitting on my floating disc with the sword
sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
and on top sitting on the sword. So Scotty's helping keep it balanced, but that's how he left off.
You're gonna float across, basically. What you're gonna do, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and that has you covered so that you don't have to make a roll. Um,
Because I have terrible dexterity.
yeah, no. It's a very good thing to, not only
Yep.
take advantage of all of your abilities, but, make sure you remind me, oh, hey, don't forget, I'm floating on my disc, so, I'm not going to slip on the ice.
Roll. You're supposed to be telling.
So you open up your character sheet, and then you go on the right hand side, there's the main tab, the combat tab, and the skills tab. And then there's acrobatics right at the top. You grab where it says total, and there's a box with a plus or minus whatever number. You grab that box and you drag it right over and roll the dice.
I also have a thing on fly, a check on fly.
That doesn't give you flight. That's if you were to try and fly on the back of a flying mount or.
So it's basically to ride a flying object, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, or if you have a natural fly movement.
No, I meant to just.
Too bad I'm such a weakling, because if that sword wasn't so big, I would push it off and let y'all float on the disc, but that's a lot of trouble.
I'm sorry, it's too much trouble. You'll just have to fall to your deaths instead.
Oh, that's not how I meant it. But
yeah.
Does a 14 work?
Genevieve knows her limits, her strength limits, and knows that she will not be able to move that sword.
Right. It does, but you still are sliding around quite a bit, and you get really, really close to the edge. You almost slip in.
But almost is almost, right?
Yeah, I just didn't know if he had like a reaction or, if he was like, oh yeah, that's cool, all right. Skate on by.
I'm a bear. I'm used to this. This to me is just something that I do every day.
Oh yeah, you actually traversed it like, not really any real issues. I mean, it's slippery, but you know how to step so that it's not causing you too much trouble. But Narori, because you're not used to stepping on ice like this that you don't control, you like start to slide, like the ice on ice, basically slips and slides and you almost fall over the edge.
And
just because I'm curious about it, wouldn't Ambrose have a natural ability to traverse ice and not even have to roll? Because he's a polar bear.
I don't think polar bears actually like have any like extra special ice walking ability. They just are like big and heavy and like, yeah, they know how to do it, but I don't think they have like a special adaptation to that.
I think they should.
Well, they should. I'm pretty sure they don't.
I'm rolling across the bridge. A cool bear. I'm ready to go.
And
yeah, he's got it down anyway. So no worries there.
How about
Alright.
you roll, Ambrose? Why don't we roll an assist? Why don't you roll an assist and see if you can help Narori across a little easier?
Well, it's okay. Like I said, Narori did pass. He just got really close to the edge, and as he's like, whoa, 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 which is what I was waiting for. I knew it was going to happen. You guys can go ahead and roll for initiative as you hear his echoing voice echo through the chamber, answered by a high-pitched squeal.
How do I roll initiative?
What the heck was that?
Combat.
Sorry, coming.
It's okay. Yep.
Never going to be an opportunity for me to be first on initiative. I think I'm destined to be the bottom.
Yeah, well, you don't have high dex, but you make up for it by being real tanky.
Are you rolling for Eric or Scotty at all?
No, we're gonna play them as if they're in the background, and I'm just gonna adjust the encounter for them not being here. An icy goblin with wings comes flying up out of the fog, screeching. It flies some 30 feet into the air above you and looks as though it's about to attack you on the next round. And then this one does that. And then this one does that. And then this one does that.
Okay, all I see is the blue screen with the ice shards.
I see Iceman fists.
Yes, ice mephits indeed. There's 4 of them floating in the chasm across the bridge. You might have to zoom out some more.
Oh, there they are.
Narori.
And Nori sort of looks at these Memphis and says, "Oh dear, they don't look happy. Can I identify what their purpose here doing here?"
Sure, you can roll an insight check. Or I'm sorry, perception.
Perception or motive.
Yes, sense motive. That's right. That's what it's called in Pathfinder. Sense motive.
22.
All right. They appear to be guarding their home. They must live here with Ice Fang and guard their treasure.
Do I know their language?
Let me check what language they speak. So you guys would probably both speak Auran, Auran, because there's Aquan, which must be the water elemental language, Terran, which is obviously the earth one, Ignin, which is the fire one, and then Auran, Auran. I guess that's The
The
ice
air
one? Oh, that's the air one? Oh, Well, I don't know what the ice one would be then.
Well,
Aquan.
ice would probably be water.
Yeah, I guess Aquan. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I,
you guys would probably both speak Aquan, yeah.
I sort of carefully tread over and says, and say in Aquan and says, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. We're not here to cause a ruckus or steal or cause any harm. We are simply passing by. And I sort of speak that in Aquan to them.
Okay, go
What are you
ahead.
what are you saying? I guess I oh no, go ahead.
Oh no, by all means, Jalivi. You
I think what is he saying and is there a way to I think what is he saying to these things and is there a way we can avoid this fight? So I'd say out loud, don't go charging. Maybe he can successfully communicate before we start hurting on him.
yeah, yeah. So you tell Scotty and Eric to like lower their weapons for now. And go ahead and roll a diplomacy check.
Me?
No. No, Rory. All right, so you're saying this, but you can tell by the impish, devilish grins on their faces that their intentions are still hostile.
And he sort of mutters to himself, oh, for the love of. And says, okay, I think they're in a mood to cause some mischief.
Oh well.
All right, well, let's just go hack at these guys because that's what I like doing. I'm a bear. I got a big piece of metal here that wants to meet these guys.
Hey, when you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
In They're icy nails.
Yeah. All right, is that your turn then, Rory?
But before I'm going to do that, I'm going to cast. Let's see, where is that spell? Evolution Surge on
Ah, yes.
North.
Okay.
So, what can I mutate the North's bio? What can I North? What specifically do you think would help in this case?
Well, I mean, that's going to have to be, your choice.
Understood. I'm just trying to think.
That's fine. I'm not rushing you. I just, you cast the spell Evolution Surge, so you have, the list of evolutions. Which one would you like to cast?
Trying to find the list of evolutions.
So while Narori does that, we are. What's the distance here between us and these four baddies?
They're about 30 feet in the air and 20 feet from the edge, and you guys are like 10 feet from the edge, so like, 30 feet out and 30 feet up. However much that equates to diagonally, like 50 feet or whatever.
I don't think you're gonna be able to cross that. I'll probably we'll figure it out.
All right. So as Norori figures out what evolution surge he's going to use, Jalivi, what are you doing?
Seeing as I am already floating and so are they, um, hmm. Give me a sec. I am going to um uh I'm going to cast glitter dust.
Okay.
Ooh, I like glitter dust. Glitter dust is fun.
Let's see if I can disable them for you. At least maybe we can just float past them or go past them while they're blinded.
So control left click on all the ones that you're targeting.
Where is the list of like surge of evolution choices I can choose?
You can find a list on pfsrd.com.
FR.
PFSRD. It's the Pathfinder standard reference data, or system reference data, and that site has all of the Pathfinder rules and everything.
Okay, I clicked. How many? I think I can do all 4.
Let me double check for you if you're not sure. Oh, for sure they're all within range, and creatures and objects within the 10-foot radius spread. So yeah.
And it says according to my little arrows, they're 65, 70, and 60 feet away. Just so everybody will know. Did I cast it already or no?
No. So now click on the magnifying glass by Glitter Dust under actions there.
I thought I did. It didn't cast.
No, the clicking the magnifying glass just opens it up. Then where you see the save, go ahead and grab that.
Could you send me a link to the list? Because I can't seem to find it.
Just a second.
Repeat the website again.
It's hold on. It'll be easier if I just send you the link. So where it says save with the will DC 16, just grab that and drag it over into the chat.
Okay. It
All
says
right.
I've cast it 4 times, but
No, it just is doing it that way. You only cast it once, don't worry. And so now whoever saved. It looks like all 4 of them saved. So will negates. Yep.
is it an evocation? Let me see if it's evocation because they still will be dazed if it's evocation.
No, it's conjuration.
Okay.
So
All right.
unfortunately, all 4 of them saved and are not blinded. As Jalivy holds out her hands and a bunch of twinkling stars glitter and sparkle and explode in a burst around the Mephits. They appear to have some sort of protective lens, protective layer over their eyes that keeps them from being blinded.
That's crappy because I had like 22, 20, and 17.
I know they rolled really high. They had to beat your save of 17, or 16, which is a really good save. And they just all happened to roll, like the lowest roll was a 14. So
Yep.
So in terms of battle formation here, you're playing Peter.
no, can you not see the map?
So I am behind the very large friendly ghost bear. Yes.
Yes.
I assume leaving the very friendly large ghost bear in front is a good thing.
Well, I mean, he's not physical, so he's not going to provide like, a huge benefit as far as like that goes, but I mean, he at the very least will distract them a little. It's at least something else in front of you for the first attack, maybe.
Okay.
Once
So
they realize he's not physical and all of that, they're not gonna waste their time just swinging at the air.
gotcha. Okay. So if this is so at this point, whose turn is it?
Oh yeah, Jillivy, is that your turn?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean. Yeah,
No,
sorry.
it's okay. I'm looking up the website, so I kind of lost track of the turn there.
I did too.
All right, so Vitor just kind of like roars at them in a ghostly voice, ghostly bear voice. And then Ambrose.
I have I've got an axe that I can throw. At one point, I thought I had a sling that I was given, but I don't see it here.
Yeah, Scotty gave you a sling, but you might not have put it in your inventory. But I wouldn't throw the axe because it's just gonna go down the chasm and you'll lose it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. So I should just really wait for these guys to come at us.
That's what I would do.
Okay, so I'll have a initiative attack if I'm positioned in the right place.
Uh, so the way that it works, there's two things. First, you can ready an attack to where as soon as one of them comes within range, you attack them. So as soon as they move up to you, you just get a free attack on them. And then also you have a reach weapon. So if they try to get within 5 feet of you, that means that first they have to be in that 10-foot square that you threaten. So by trying to move another square closer, they provoke an attack of opportunity that way. So you could theoretically get 2 attacks if you readied an attack and then they also provoked an attack of opportunity.
Which
Are we moving-
basically means if they get to right in front of Spirit Vitor, then that would provoke.
Okay. Are we moving left to right here or right to left? Like where were we coming from relative to where we were?
Left to right. That wall behind you on the left there is basically where you came out of.
Gotcha. Okay. So then I'm going to, if I go to, can I do this to sort of show it to you?
Yeah, absolutely.
I go to there and prepare an attack. That could be my move.
Yes.
Yep, that's actually a very smart move because you're protecting Narori, and then so yeah, that's probably a smart move.
Okay. Well, that's where I'm going to stay. I'll take it. Let's see what these guys have to offer. North?
North actually acts on Narori's turn. So Narori, I sent you the link there. As soon as you know what evolution you want him to do, just tell me what you also wanted him to do.
Done yet?
I'm looking. So we have. I'm thinking. It's a lot.
It's okay. Calm down. Everything's okay. Nobody's rushing you.
No, actually, I'm rushing in.
Oh. I did
Well,
not know that.
One is going to be flight. Is going to be flight.
Okay.
And the second one is
You have enough for both of those?
it's flight is 2 points.
Yeah. Evolution Surge gives you how many?
6.
Oh
And
my
go-
goodness. All right, yeah, go for it. So flight and then what?
major magic.
Okay, what's major magic?
Select one spells from the Eldion cast learns to cast a major spell as a spell-like ability. Select one spell from the following list.
Okay, which spell?
Daze Monster.
Daze Monster it is. All right. And then do you have him reposition or do anything like that?
Oh, North can fly now.
Yes, he can.
So now he's going to fly over to those Memphists and cast a Daze Monster on them.
Okay.
How do I do that?
1 second. There you go. It is now on his character sheet as one of the powers he can use. So you have to target one creature, and then you just drag over the will DC there.
I imagine for North's attempt at the Daze Monster, it's going to be like this sort of flurry of shards that sort of like try and stun the creature, but the Ice just manages to maneuver over by them.
Yeah, sure. So as the ice shoots out at the Mephit, he just kind of barrel rolls out of the way.
Alrighty, that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. So now the first ice Mephit who came screeching up from the fog kind of dive bombs in at North. Well, that wasn't very good. He flies so hard and fast into North that he just kind of like smashes into North's heavy icy plating and looks comical.
North sort of sighs and Nori sort of sighs and says in Aquan says, "This could have been avoided."
And then this one tries to attack North. He lightly scratches your Eidolon.
Is sort of covering for the team.
Excellent.
That's what he's there for.
I imagine the way he's flying is through like the sort of like a like spinning his legs real fast.
Yeah. It looks like he's trying to tread water.
Not like a swimming, but like a helicopter.
Okay.
Or a bicycle.
Okay. Ooh, now they're starting to hit. Your Eidolon is moderately damaged as the Mephit's claws rip into his icy form. Another Mephit screeches up out of the fog and hangs in the air. Norori.
Nori sort of rubs his temples as this happens and says, "All right, this is getting out of hand." And he's going to cast haste on everyone and on every ally nearby. And for North, he's going to punch a Memphit. And I imagine North is empowered by. Uh, are those under the haste able to attack twice?
If you're under haste and you take the full attack option, you get to make an additional attack. So yeah. Oh, Norori cast haste. Oh, don't forget
+1 modifier.
to well that too. Thank you. Yes. To drag over, it should apply haste to them. Hold on. Let me double check your spells and make sure, but I was pretty sure it was set up.
Just adjusted it to have +1.
It came up in the chat as hasted.
Did it?
Yeah, it says Norori, haste at North, haste at Vitor, haste at Ambrose, haste at Gillaby.
Yeah, but I don't think it applied the effect, so I'm just double checking. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so now real quick. Oof. Yeah, North slams into him. But real quick, before we end your turns here, I'll describe what's happening with that Mephit. But first, oh, 1 second, I have to make sure I have it set for how long it lasts. 1 round per level. So go ahead and grab the effect under haste by clicking on the magnifying glass there. And then you'll see the little like man walking and it says hasted next to that. Go ahead and just grab that and drag that over. Now it's not going to change anything on their sheets. It's not going to like automatically apply the +1 or anything, but it will count down for how long it lasts and put a little reminder up in the text every time it's their turn that they're hasted so that they remember that they have like double the speed. They can make an extra attack when taking the full attack option, and as Jalivi pointed out, +1 on their attacks.
Understood.
All right. So as North takes his big icy fist and forms little icy brass knuckles around it, he punches into the ice mephit's face once, twice, smashing and cracking the icy form of the little elemental demon, and it breaks away and falls down into the fog below, like shattering as it falls.
Nori says, as I said, this could have been prevented in Aquan.
Okay. Jalivi.
Okay. The haste doesn't apply to spells, correct?
You can't like cast another spell if that's what you mean.
That's what I thought. Okay. I want to save my spells in case we have to fight the dragon later.
Right.
But I can't remember where my. I think I remember. Actually, I don't. I don't remember how to cast Minute Meteor because it's an ability.
Okay, so on your actions tab there, all the way up at the top, right underneath your weapons, you'll see.
Got it.
Yep.
I just overlooked it.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do Minute Meteors. That's 1d4. I think it's a radius effect. Is it a radius effect or I can't remember.
Hold on. Okay. It's a 5-foot column, 30 feet high. So if they were like one on top of another, you could like hit multiple, but you can only hit one of them with the way that it's worded with the 5-foot column.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then, since I'm hasted, I'm gonna move to above where those two are right on top of each other. Or I'm gonna move to above them.
Well, there's no two that are right on top of each other. What I mean is they have to be like in a vertical shaft.
They are in a vertical shaft. The two right in front of Rory.
No, that's like the limits of a 2-dimensional map there. Those guys are side by side attacking North there. None of them are like one on top of the other, because the map doesn't have like a third dimension for me to like show you in. Like right now, North and the 3 mephits there, well, plus the 4th one, are about 30 feet off of that ice bridge that you guys are on right there, but they're all like spread out on the horizontal plane there. They're not vertically one on top of another.
Okay, well, all right. Well then, I'm still gonna move a little bit cooler. Hang on.
Yeah, because you do have to be within 30 feet, so you're going to have to get right up, on the edge there to target one of them.
Can I be behind Rory? Is that should be far enough?
Oh, right, because it is a column 30 feet high. Yeah, you would be able to let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you'd need to be 2 squares closer to them.
Right here?
Oh, that's way plenty. Yeah, you could be 1 square back even.
Yeah, but I can't be 1 square back because Vitra's there.
Right.
And how, I don't even know how many more turns my missiles got, my floating disc has got, but I'm in the air too still.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So just I don't know how to tell.
I do believe that thing lasts for hours. I'll look it up real quick for you.
Okay, well anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. Minute meteors.
Yeah, it's 1 hour per level, so it lasts for 7 hours. All right, so go ahead and target the one you're targeting. And then do the attack. Yep.
Damage?
I think it's still half. Let me see what it says. Reflex save negates this damage, so yeah, no damage. So unfortunately, the ice mephit spins out of the way of the meteor as it crashes towards him.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to take other tactics. I'm gonna have to take stealthy tactics. Next turn I'll be doing something different. Well, that bites. These things are trickery.
Yeah, they keep rolling really high on all of these saves.
And that's annoying because I've got really good magic power.
Yeah. And I think
we'll get them. They're just going to get a little closer to us, and then they're going to start rolling crappy rolls, and we're going to get them.
Right.
Of course, they're going to have to get through north.
Yeah, but north is already damaged, and we don't really have a healer.
another mephit screeches up out of the fog. Veter, sensing that North is hurt, tries to help, but all he can do is like get to the edge and just kind of chill there. Ambrose.
Right. So they're not really in range for me, are they?
No.
Unless you want to throw things.
No, I think we just got to wait for them to come at us and just get ready. Do I have to move closer at this point?
I mean, you could move closer, but that just puts you closer to the edge because they're still 30 feet up. So even if you were standing right on the edge, you can't reach them.
Yep. All right. I'm just ready to attack. When they get within reach of me, I'm going to swat at them.
Yep. All right, so this mephit kind of 5-foot steps in the air to the side of North here and gets flanking and attacks. And then this one is going to make 2 attacks. Oh, no confirmation on the crit. And then this one also now has flanking and makes 2 attacks. And as they claw into your Eidolon, you notice that he is badly damaged. This mephit comes dive bombing in and tries to claw at him. Another ice mephit appears.
How many of these do they live here?
Several.
They're being run by Method Stop at least.
That
It's
could
actually
be true, actually.
Method Stop it, please. There you go.
All right, Narori.
Rory
Nor
was-
is going to cast Rejuvenate Eldion. And says, I can keep him alive, but you guys need to get ready for some serious method infestation.
Mhm.
Some Memphis-style mephit infestation. It's a
Oh.
little extra spicy. Don't forget to drag over the 3d10 plus 7 for the healing there, Narori. By clicking on the magnifying glass.
The 3d10.
Yep, 3d10 plus 7.
I don't see it.
If you click on the magnifying glass under Rejuvenate Eidolon, you'll see it says cast, attack, CLC, save, and then you'll see the red cross heal 3d10 plus 7. That's what you drag over. Nope. The 3d10 plus 7. That one only did 1d10 for some reason. Oh, you're doing lesser rejuvenate. Okay.
Yeah. I'm doing left rejuvenate because the greater rejuvenate Eldion is not available to me because I already used the level 3 slot.
Oh, very good point. Thank you. All right, is that your turn then?
Be my turn, but now it will be North's turn.
Correct.
North is going to move back a bit. Is that going to cause an attack of opportunity?
It would if he doesn't 5-foot step, yes.
So he's going to 5-foot step. So where do I move for a 5-foot step?
Well, that depends. You're up 30 feet right now, so you can either move up or down 30 feet, or I mean 5 feet, or you can move back 5 feet. So if you move up or down,
Feet.
you want to move back 5 feet, then you move right there.
Okay. Will I still have range?
No.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, because you have reach, you actually can reach the 2 in the corner.
Okay. So I'm going to slam into it with
As North goes to strike at the mephit, his arm suddenly grows longer, but as it's growing longer, the mephit has time to dive out of the way.
Yep.
That's right. We're gonna bring
Jalivy.
Is the modifier in right now, or do I have to still add it?
For the +1 for the haste, you have to add
Yes.
it. You have to add it.
I didn't the first couple times because I thought it was already done because we put it in the Anyway, all right. All right. I am going to I need to do some damage, so actually I'm going to go defensive. I'm going to cast Mirror Image so that maybe they won't hit Narori as much.
I think that's a great plan. I shall bust out some mirror images.
What do I have to roll to see how many?
I think you just get 5, right? Or is it a roll? I guess yeah. Let's double check that. I might be conflating that with 5th edition's mirror images. So
1d4 images plus 1 image per 3 caster levels.
okay. So 1d4 plus 2.
1d4. 1d4. Which one's a d4 again?
The little pyramid looking thing on the far right. Oh, that was just plus 1. So 5. Hey, look
Oh,
at that. I was right accidentally.
yep. All right, so
Nothing like being accidentally right. Makes you
Yep.
feel like God.
I want to place them like around Norori.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Indeed.
So something like this or more like this? Oh, you meant north? Ah, got you.
Whichever.
Yeah, that's just his eidolon. I mean, you don't have to be like, super protective of it, but yeah. Oh, no, that's you. That's actual Jalivi. Not that one. The last one you grabbed.
This put me back where I need to be.
This one. Wherever you
Yeah,
were. I forget where you were exactly. Somewhere around here.
I think right. I think it was like one. It was one more forward. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it was there. And then the last one back there, like do a circle. Finish the circle up there at the top like you had it.
Oh, okay, there you go.
All right. Since since my offensive spells aren't working, I'm gonna give y'all some extra defense to help protect y'all. There you go. Must protect.
That's a good plan.
Indeed.
I like it.
All right. So is that your turn then?
Yep.
Okay. This Mephit dive bombs in at one of the mirror image Jalivis. Now I'm going to be making this attack against you, but it's not really against you. It's just they have your stats.
I know, but you have I think it's 20% chance for each time for each mirror image. So, right now it's
but we know this one is a mirror image.
Yeah.
So like it does
Right.
the mischance. I get what you're saying. Like if I was trying to hit you, I only have a 20% chance of actually hitting you because of it. But I'm trying to actually hit the mirror image, so it really,
Yeah. I gotcha.
So I'm just gonna target you and try to hit you. And so I hit the mirror image and it disappears.
Yep.
There we go.
Viter roars angrily at the Mephits, but can't really do anything. Ambrose?
He's downstairs currently.
Ah, okay. Well, I'm sure he's going to do the same thing as before, so.
Preparing to strike
Yep.
when it comes.
Yep. So, that wraps us back around to this one. And he is going to attempt to strike the mirror image in front of him. And it disappears.
Imagine when it disappears, it sort of shatters into snowflakes.
I am a
Star.
I'm a star.
Yeah, so it
sprinkles
it kind of
stardust.
kind of bursts into like stardust. It looks like a miniature supernova at first exploding and then just stardust twinkling away.
That sounds right.
Oh man, super critical. Wasted it on a mirror image, but you know.
At least it didn't hit the real party.
Yep. And then this one can get a clean shot in on North. So he gonna do that. Although you healed your Eidolon, he's moderately wounded once again.
Norori just sort of chuckles and says, "You think you're helping the case, you little pesks?"
All right. All but one of the mirror images has been destroyed. This method dive bombs your Eidolon. These things just can't miss.
I mean, they did miss once.
Yeah, the first one, really bad. Norori. Oh, wait. Hold on 1 second. Oops.
DM?
What? Yeah, just 1 second. Okay, another one screeches up. And another one. And another one. And another one. 4 more come up out of the fog.
Any.
And now it is Nerori's turn. You heal north once again. Ice reforms all around him as like a tiny snowflake twirls in your hand.
He sort of like focuses on it and so it says, "All right, big fella, give him what for?"
Eidolon used slam. It's not very effective. And then he slams him again. This time, he punches the Mephit so hard that he's like a little bit shooken, but still able to fight.
I imagine it breaks off part of his nose.
Yeah, they got that big long nose, so it just kind of like cracks the tip of it.
God.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they're starting to swarm. And the noise they're making is echoing all throughout the chamber.
Gonna be an ice cave in just a minute.
Do I know that this sort of noise would cause a cave in?
Oh, absolutely.
I casted missile on the hurt one.
Oh, okay. So what you want to do is drag the damage over?
Hold on a second. Before you do that, are there stalactites?
Yes.
Do you want to cast something at the stalactites, see if you can make them fall and like knock down a couple of these guys?
I can't do that.
No? Okay.
I don't know what kind of spell that would be.
Well, you could actually use a couple of spells. First of all, if you use Magic Missile, let me see, how many can you summon? I think it is one per 2 at third, 3 at fifth. Oh, 4. So you could target 4 separate stalactites and have them all fall with your magic missile. Yeah, or you can just for sure hit the Mephit. But you get 4 of them. So
Oh, see, I would have never thought of that. That's really quite, you know, that's pretty good idea. Well, we'll and 1 missile plus 1d. What?
Question for the DM. What do you think is more effective, shooting directly at them or trying to disrupt them by knocking down some stalactites?
I think disrupting would be a better idea with this mini.
Works for me.
oh, what do you want to do, Jillivi? I'll take the 2 damage off.
Yeah, just do that.
Okay. So you target 4 of the stalactites. I'm going to roll random percentage to see if any of them strike any of the Mephits, but they for sure fall into like the cluster of them, forcing all of them to scatter, and I'll deal with that in just a second. But first, I'm going to see if any of them get hit. So just to do this out in the open for you guys, I'm rolling a percentage, and I'm going to say that they have a 20% chance of being struck. So because you guys always want me to roll low, you're gonna be rooting for anything from 0-1 through 20. And anything over 20, they don't get hit.
Okay. And do I need to roll 4 times or no?
No, I'm rolling. So that's 1 that got hit. That's 2 that got hit. The third one didn't get hit with that spicy roll.
69.
Oh, he rolled low, but not low enough. But still, that's pretty good. 2 of the mephits get struck, and I'm just gonna pick 2 at random. This one. And this one. And oh, that okay, they were both over there. Cool. But then the rest of them all have to scatter, and so I'm gonna just move them in a random direction 10 feet.
Will any of them cause react cause
No, because you guys are also having to avoid the ice to a degree. I mean, she did it to where they were targeting the mephits, but like because the mephits are having to move, you can't like reach into that space and try to hit them without risking getting hit yourself.
Ah.
All right. Thank you for that suggestion. That worked out great. Thank you.
So keep them on their wingspans.
All right, and then this guy is going to re-dive back in at north.
You were saying that?
So he's within 15 feet of me, although that's if you're using the Pythagorean theorem, that is the base rather than the height. It's the A of the B and the C. Is there a
A
chance
squared plus B squared equals C squared.
That's correct. The question is, could I potentially have reached him as he comes into that space?
No, remember, they are 30 feet up from you.
Reach.
Yeah, your reach extends to 10 feet.
I gotcha. Okay.
None of you are damaged yet.
No. Sorry. Next time.
It's quite boring for Ambrose as you guys are like, doing really good at keeping them off of you for now, but it can't go on forever. So I'm sure your axe will taste ice yet today.
Bring him in, baby. A little bit closer here, and I'm gonna, move on the next turn. So raring to go. So for me, and I'm done.
You mean bearing to go?
There you go.
Yep.
I can't bear this weight anymore.
It's crazy.
It's clawing at me.
You can barely contain your excitement.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I got dad jokes.
It's okay.
Don't worry.
It's not unbearable.
All right, another D4 mephits appear. Oh! All right, so this one is going to attack the Jalivi imposter. And the final mirror image is negated. This one is going to dive bomb Jalivi herself.
All right.
These things are just rolling on fire. It lightly damages you as its icy claws scrape against your armor, your hide armor or whatever you're wearing, something like that,
I
right?
don't wear armor. I'm a mage.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're the typical female in the video game. No armor for me, please. So it scratches across you, and you can feel the icy chill of this solid elemental being.
But I do have ice resistance 5.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not really cold damage. It is still just slashing damage, but
Okay.
yeah. Oh, it's bludgeoning and slashing and magic, but not cold.
Right.
So. And then this one is going to dive bomb north. This one is going to join in, ganging up on Jalivi, but it actually crosses through North Square to do that. Big mistake on its part. Yep, you're all over it, I can see. Like, yeah, that was a mistake, you stupid Mephit. You punch it right in the side of the head, and I'm going to say that this is going to give it a -2 modifier to its attack roll against Jalivi.
Thank you.
North just sort of floats there, sort of like in acknowledgement.
Oh, but it doesn't matter as he still crits, but doesn't. So he strikes you, but fortunately the crit was not confirmed, so just regular damage. Still hurts though. He scratches you.
Darn things. Time to die.
This one dive bombs north. Hey, there you go, another miss. This one.
So when they dive bomb us, do we get opportunity attacks here?
If you have the reach to do so. This one did not have to move within North's reach in order to attack him. But this one right here that is about to dive bomb you, right now he is at the edge of your square in order to attack.
Because reach. So yeah.
Because of reach. So
you have an attack.
Yeah, in order to attack you, he has to move in one more square, and then that is going to give you an attack of opportunity. So I move in, and now you target him and make him pay for that.
Go ahead, Dad.
Okay. So who do I target here?
The Mephit that is directly in front of you.
Is that too close for him though? Because his reach is 10.
Right, no, because he's moving in. So yeah, it'll be correct. He's making the correct attack, and if the Mephit is still alive, then he can make his attack. But
These Mephits are smart. They've got a big L formation.
2 attacks or 1 attack do I get there?
You get 1. But you can make it your vital strike. So you can deal tons of damage if you hit.
All right, there it is.
Yep. So now roll your vital strike damage. As the Mephit tries to charge in at you, with your long axe, you swing and decapitate its wing. And is that the right word? No, decapitate's just for a head. You sever its wing, and it goes spiraling down into the foggy abyss below.
Looks like you didn't need to. Just need one. They don't have that many hit points, but that's okay.
Oh, did it roll the damage twice? That's weird.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
Yeah, he only took 30 damage on the first one, which was, or 29, which was still enough, I think. Oh, you did that damage to yourself.
What?
What? No, what is going on here? Yeah, you did that. You did that damage to yourself.
Wait, that's right. Wait a second. I thought I freaking I had it. I
Yeah.
had him targeted.
No, for some reason it also. Oh wait, no, I read the wrong thing. My bad. I was looking at North. Let me see Ambrose. Yeah, you did 30 damage to yourself for some reason. And it does have you targeted as well. So control left click on yourself to untarget yourself, just so that we don't. Yeah. Okay. And then I'm setting your damage back down to 0 there.
Okay.
You still killed the Mephit. Everything's all good. I just wanted to make sure that was taken care of properly.
We appreciate that. Okay, let's something else.
So now this one dive bombs you, but unfortunately you do not have combat reflexes, so you cannot attack it because you are out of attacks of opportunity.
That's fine. It's a wimpy little creature anyway. I'll kill it.
Oh, it misses you somehow.
No problem.
You have the worst armor class in the history of D&D. I mean, definitely not, but still, you've got a really low armor class and it still misses you.
It just slams into your abs.
Another 4 Mephits appear. Norori.
What they call meth.
Ah!
Next up.
Aurori is going to once again rejuvenate his Eldion.
Okay, don't mess it up.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say that I have a serious meth addiction. All right. North looks a little recovered.
It is a method of madness. And North is going to float down 5 feet, 5 steps.
I'm kind of a method actor.
North is going to fly down 5 steps before then slamming. He hits once, but the other one misses.
Yeah, you critically wound the Mephit, but then you miss trying to swing upwards.
Okay.
More of the making them scatter is a good thing.
Yeah. But see how much I have left.
There's also getting to be enough of them where, like, perhaps fireball?
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I just don't have it. I don't have but 2 left.
Right, so you gotta make sure you use them wisely.
Yep, and this is definitely. I think. Yeah, I was actually just thinking that's probably what I'm gonna do because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's like 10. There's like almost a dozen.
You might wanna, like, they keep showing up turn after turn though, so you might wanna wait, like save it until like there's not so many showing up at least.
Well, but you're getting 4 every turn, so I don't know how many rounds you. Obviously, I don't know how many rounds you've got to run for.
Right. No, and you're correct. You know, for all you know, it's like infinite methods, and they're just gonna keep coming. My thing is though is that let's say, you know, there is infinite ones. In another 3 rounds, there could be like 12 more, and your fireball is going to be far more effective 3 rounds from now than this round, if that's the case. Plus, you can get everybody to position themselves to where hopefully you can have, like, instead of this wedge that you have, which is allowing them to kind of flank you, hopefully you can have more of a wall to where you have like a solid edge that you can put the fireball right up to that point and get as many of these mothers as possible.
Yeah, those 4 sticking way out there bother me. That's that's in my mind.
Right, because like right now you can't even hit all of them without also hitting some of your own party. But if you guys take 1 round to regroup, not only could there potentially be more methods, but you could have yourselves all in a better position.
Yep.
You
So
hear Scotty's voice say,
yes, like Scotty's in my head. We'll
so
try
like
to.
for this round, you could, you know, potentially try to do the magic missile scatter technique,
That's what I'm gonna.
and,
That's what I was
and
just about to say. I was gonna do.
oh, okay, and then reposition yourself. Sorry, I did not mean to step on your toes there at all. I just, you know, was trying to help. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
All right, give me just 1 second, and I'll roll the percentiles. I gotta do a quick bathroom break. If anybody else needs to take a quick minute, now is a good
Yeah,
time.
and that is the other reason that I'm not doing the fireball because North is super vulnerable and Ambrose has fur.
Alrighty, so same deal as before. You want me to roll less than 20?
Yeah.
Ooh, you got 1, 2. You've gotten 50% of these on a 20% chance. You are definitely beating the odds.
Yeah, but my luck can only go so far.
Still, that's pretty good. All right, so you got those two, and then everybody else scatters 10 feet.
Yep. And
Yes?
yep. Sounds good. Oh,
Sorry, I was just waiting for you to say whether that was your turn or.
sorry, I was thinking of something else.
No worries. Are you going to reposition yourself then, or?
I think, yeah. Um, I'm gonna go over here. All right. So, where do I want to go? Actually, where do I want to go? I'm gonna go. All right. That should still give me some range, and if y'all back up, and if y'all back up, I'll throw fireballs next round.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
It's not the backing up that's important. I just want to be clear so that I can help you guys out here. It's the getting yourselves in a straight line so that the Mephits cannot easily surround you, making them have to square off so that the fireball can hit as many of them and none of you. Because like right now, if they all surround you, then you guys are like in the middle of a hurt sandwich.
Mm.
Right. So
Gotcha.
what it sounds like then is next move. I can take like sort of a point in front of the four of you, but it'll be basically north moving back and our ghost bear, I guess, hanging out. I mean, who's
Yeah,
directing?
he's pretty much immune to the fireball anyway. So yeah.
Like a horizontal line, probably.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, like basically you could move directly in front of Jalivi, and then North could move directly underneath you there, and that would be pretty good.
Attention.
Yep, I am.
Okay.
Is that your turn, Jalivi?
Yeah, I thought I pressed it. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No apologies. All right, and Viter's gonna like make you guys feel better by moving back here anyway. So
There's nothing in range for Ambrose to attack right now, right?
correct.
So basically, I want to move back into here in this location. What you say?
I was thinking
In
here,
front of me.
and then North could move here. And then that should provide you guys with a nice, solid front.
Okay, good to go.
Hey, only 3 this round. Alright, so this one charges in and attacks Ambrose, who has now reset his attack of opportunity, so go ahead and take that.
Please. Okay, so I have him targeted. Yes.
I am checking. Looks like it. Yes. Ooh, critical hit. Your target's leg is cut off at the knee. Oof, that's so brutal. All right, go ahead and roll the, yeah. Oh my goodness.
He's pretty dead.
Yeah. So
I imagine you sort of slice him, and he doesn't look like he's cut, but slowly he sort of falls apart, like in the animes.
sure.
Sure. Why not?
And as he slowly slides apart, you see that you have cut him in half. Not just one of his legs, but both of his legs fall off, and he just kind of like looks down and starts to fall.
All right. I'm pleased to have created that problem for him. Okay. Next up.
This Mephit dive bombs at North. They just can't miss that giant.
He is a pretty big target, so.
And another one. This one dive bombs at Ambrose. Ambrose's thick fur deflects some of the damage, but he still, like, gets scratched a little. This one dive bombs North. Oh, and he came too close, so you actually get an attack of opportunity against him.
I do.
North, yes. These other ones have been staying just out of range because they're smart, but... Oh, nope, just one attack. Nope, nope.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Alright, so now he attacks you. Oh, and he misses. North's icy armor deflects the claws of the Mephit. North does not have combat reflexes, right?
No.
Okay.
Although it would be nice for him to have that.
Yeah, now that I've mentioned it, it's like the next feat everybody's gonna take. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, combat reflexes. That's a good thing.
Not me.
Yeah, probably not you.
Not nor himself.
You would be ill suited with combat reflexes. Yeah, and not Narori, correct.
God.
Oh man, he only managed to deal 1 damage to you.
These things are just mosquitoes. We're just going to have to use, it's almost time to throw that fireball at them.
Not with North that close.
We'll get them out of the way.
Oh yeah, don't worry. I'll show you how you can position it to get the most out of it. Oh, they somehow miss Ambrose again. That's twice they missed one of the lowest armor classes. And then another one appears. And Narori.
And North, being North,
Now don't attack twice, because you gotta move.
You will have to disengage.
Well, he can't disengage, but I will allow him to 5-foot step back into that square there, since he's kind of in a half a square.
Okay.
No, not there. First deal your damage, because you can attack and deal your damage. All right. You smashed the ice mephit into shards, and it breaks apart. Now 5-foot step back by Ambrose there, so that Jalivi can get the most of these mephits.
So over here.
Yep, right into the corner.
All right.
Looks like I have to position it like kind of
Okay, now I'm gonna show you what your fireball will look like.
how do you do that square like that shaded part like that? Because I don't know how to do that.
You right click and then it says pointers with the arrow, and then you click the draw circle and you just drag it until it's whatever size you need it to be.
And that's the size I need it. That's the size right now.
Yep, 40 feet. So here I'm gonna delete mine. You go ahead and do it. Let's get you some practice with this. So yep, right click, pointers, draw circle, and then drag it until it's 40 feet. You might have to zoom out, depending.
I've got the circle, but I don't know how to drag it.
When you first draw it, just keep dragging it. You might have to release it and start again. Because I'm not seeing anything on the screen yet, so.
Drawing. I see a drawing button and an arrow.
Okay, so you right click, right?
And now it says drawing, and I have a pencil-looking thing and an arrow.
Right. Don't click on drawing. Go out of that and right click on the screen again, and you should see an arrow that says pointers.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, click on pointers, and then you'll see an arrow that says draw arrow, a square, draw square, and a circle, draw circle. Left click on the draw circle. Now, left click anywhere on the screen and just keep dragging until it says 40 feet.
Oh, it's got 20 feet, but I put it too far to the left.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so now see your little square on the edge of the 20 feet there? You can grab that, and we just drag that till it says 40. And then right in the middle of the 40 is another square, and we can grab that and position that so that we can see what squares are highlighted and what ones aren't. And if you zoom in, you can see that with it positioned like this, you get almost all of the Mephits except for that very top one, and not a single one of your allies. Because
Yes, the allies are in the very end of the square.
nope. If you look at what is shaded, that is what will be attacked. So even though that circle goes through North's square right there, you can see that because it's not shaded in, it will actually not be part of the target. Only the shaded squares are part of the actual target.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Let it loose.
Let it run!
All right. Thank you, because I had no clue how to do that.
Yeah, no problem at all. And so now you can, like, you know, tell exactly who's targeted. So just what I would do for you in this instance is, instead of trying to target everybody by clicking, you can go to the little rectile in the combat tracker that says targets, and you just go to the oh, how do you do this? There's supposed to be a way to target all enemies.
I don't know.
Okay, well, that worked. There you go. Now you've got all of those guys targeted. So go ahead and roll your saving throw.
Saving throw.
The
Abilities?
well, the fireball under actions. You know, you click the magnifying glass, and it's got the reflex difficulty class 17 saving throw. You go ahead and just drag that over. And then it'll roll a whole bunch of saving throws for them.
At actions?
Yep, under actions.
Oh, I see. Save.
Yep. Okay, so now all the ones that succeeded will take half damage. All the ones that failed will take full damage. So just go ahead and drag the 7d6 fire over.
I don't have 76 fire. I just have cast.
No.
Yes, I see it.
Yeah. Boom! Your fireball explodes like a star going supernova in the center of the Mephits. Many of them melt away instantaneously. As the flames die down, you can see some of them with half-melted faces and burnt, singed wings.
The sights, you sort of see Norori sort of gag at the sight.
Sorry to scare you, Norori, but this is the only way we're gonna get rid of these things.
He sort of gulps a bit and says, No, I understand what you mean. That just ugh."
So we're gonna finish out this round, if you don't mind, and then we gotta call it a night for us.
Okay.
Dinner is nearby.
Dinner is nearby.
No problem. No
Okay,
problem.
okay.
All right, Jalivia, is that your turn? Yep. All right.
Great fire. That was awesome.
Yeah. This Mephit dive bombs north. North has regained his attack of opportunity.
you.
North. North is going to. Which one is it?
The one directly in front of him. Alright, so unfortunately you miss. He attacks you. And hits. Veter. I guess you guys wouldn't want me to waste one of his daily heals on healing the 6 points from Jalevi. So.
Yeah.
Ambrose.
Okay.
Now you
Okay.
can attack 2 of them or 1 of them twice.
Let's go with 2 of them here.
Okay, so now when you go to your actions tab to attack them, where it says the long axe dwarven and it just has the 1 next to it and just plus 17, just roll that one, but that won't be the damage you'll be rolling. But just
Gotcha.
roll that one for the attack. All right, so they both hit. So now the one with the damage above it, go ahead and roll that. Oh man, you chop into one of them, instantly lopping its head off, and then you slash the other one and it starts to plummet into the fog below, possibly dead or dying as well.
I mean, it's probably dead.
Oh yeah, probably. The one falls with its head lopped off right on the icy bridge in front of you.
We're going to have to find that out next week.
Yep. So, that wraps up this round. I want to thank you guys for playing. I want to thank anyone who's watching, and I will see you all next week. As always, everyone,
Good
good gaming.
Good gaming.